Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, we've got Game 1 of the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. And today's starter, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pro Armstrong takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. Here's the Mets lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Got him. 2 away. Bichette up to the dish. 2 down, nobody on. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and Bichette is retired. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Mets, Freddy Peralta. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Slider, middle inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, first baseman.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singer?
4-seam
Well,
fastball.
Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
High middle.
Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
4-seam fastball, low middle.
Payoff pitch. That's the third, and that's just foul. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Here's Alex Bregman. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Slider, low outside.
Got him swinging. 2 out.
4-seam fastball, high outside. 4-seam fastball, low inside.
He's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the division series. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
This to third. Tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down on the top of the second.
You saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jorge Polanco. The 2-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Down, nobody on. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. This is the National League Division Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. All the strike.
Ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved his zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
1-2 now.
Ball 2. Fight to get back into an at-bat.
Take
some tough pitches, even out the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
We're open a little bit with that front shoulder, but he's able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump, and there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings go on.
High inside.
On the ground. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Low outside.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Runner, yes. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Got him swinging. Here at Wrigley Field, top half of the 3rd inning. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Ball, that's out.
This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. That's to third. Rolls across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
This one driven deep center field on its way home. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Rule to swing. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Francisco Lindor. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
That's off the mark, and it's a full count.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to.
Polanco. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the 4th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Ball to strike. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Runner on the go. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. A nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice stop.
Out of there.
Puts it from the ground. That's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And gone into the home run basket. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. There's a swing and a drive. Half going back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Relay to second. And in there with a double off the wall. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Polanco coming around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up at RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. At the plate, Marcus Semien.
That's ball 2.
Two balls and a strike. Here comes. Up the middle, onto Horner, and that is the inning. And midway here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. Swings through that.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's a strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today.
No,
you don't
that's
throw
foul.
one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Nothing across against him yet, so he may just let it ride.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. Chopped to the right side, Polanco. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. New pitcher now, Hunter Harvey.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Sends it to first. 1 away here in the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Obi Milner, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ray also getting ready. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. This one popped up. Bregman under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Nico Horner will come up to hit. The 1-2. Swings and misses. And now 1 away.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
The Mets leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
4-seam fastball. High
Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
low outside.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
Low outside.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. He continues. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Now here is Bo Bichette.
Third baseman Bo Bichette.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Takes it in for the out. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one. And there's 2 down. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitch. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Obi Milner. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. On the inside corner for a strike. And that'll do it. Game 1 of the division series. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Miguel Amaya.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Stays alive.
Circle change. Low inside.
1-2 now.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Curve in the dirt.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Circle change. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And now it's 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
Four-seam fastball.
2-2 now. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. To first,
out.
2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Slider for a strike.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup.
And that is that.
Leading off the Mets.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Brett Beatty.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to the left, Swanson tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here is Marcus Semien. Two down, nobody on. Good
That's a
eye
ball.
right there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Mets, center
Really
field
nice job.
for the
Ben
Cubs.
Brown into the game.
32.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today.
Semien runs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner goes again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner on the move again. Pitch
That's a ball.
outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 1. That one not close. Full count now. Francisco Lindor waiting to hit for the Mets. Swing, and he popped it up. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
He's got a rare skill set out there.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Brooks Raley.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Sweeper. Low outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sweeper. Low outside.
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. So here's Horner now. The 1-1. Foul ball.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Sweeper.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. It's the Mets 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. And a 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Next offering is fouled back.
That's ball
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Webb getting ready to go. Ray getting loose as well. Man at second. Up the middle. What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mets, 3rd baseman, Bo Bichette.
So up next, Bo Bichette. The 1-1. Laser to the gap should score the run. Scoring is Lindor, and the lead is up to 5. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Rips that one to right. And there's 2 away. Here comes the skipper. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Jacob Webb. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Man on second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2.
Line drive, base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. The relay. He'll score. It's 7-0. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty.
What do you got?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Under this one. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Swanson digs in. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Oscar Brazoban on the pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That one fouled off.
Circle change. Low middle.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Circle change. Low outside.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Pitches in there. That's strike 2. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Circle change. Low inside.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Mets. Here at Wrigley Field, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Fly ball to right. And there's one down. Here's Luis Robert.
Outside, that's a ball.
The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds it.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Colin Ray.
Colin Ray.
Two down, nobody on. Two one now. Just missed. Juan Soto up next for the Mets. Three one is on the way. Sliced hard but foul. And a payoff pitch. That's
That
ball
pitch is up.
four.
Ball
Tried
four.
another fastball, but missed the spot. So a man
Up next for
aboard.
the Mets,
Juan Soto
left fielder,
now.
Juan Soto.
On the ground, right side. Corner. Throws to first. They get the out on Soto. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4
Up next
strikeouts.
for the Cubs,
Well executed pitch on the
first
outside part of the
baseman,
plate.
Michael Bush.
Circle
One down,
change.
base is empty here in the ninth. Just
Ball, that's out.
missed.
Circle change. Low middle.
And that's in
Hey!
for a strike. And now 3-2.
Middle outside.
And that's ball
Nope.
4.
Ball
Man,
four.
that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I
Up
guess he
next
saw
for
it
the
really
Cubs,
well. It's a really nice plate
baseman,
appearance.
Outside.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out.
Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Circle change. Low inside.
A little bit
That's
low.
ball 2.
Sinker. Middle inside.
And he gets Bregman. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Circle change. Low middle.
They're down to
Aye.
their final strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting
Base hit, left center field. Soto gets it back in quickly. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Circle change.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. 2 on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Circle change. Low inside.
In the air to left center. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take game 1 on the road.
just a really big win for this visiting team to take game 1 of the series. You set the tone, and now this team has home field advantage. We'll see what they can do in game 2 of this series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.